15 years old, blood on the pavement, crowd sitting around like it's entertainment. I jumped in public, nobody saved them, walked away different. Mind rearranged and life never slowed, it just kept going. Pain tucked deep, but it kept growing. Accidents later, metal in motion, woke up hurting, still chosen. Doctors talking like they know my fate. Charles clipboards guessing my place, but when you live through shit they never face, you learn how to move at a different pace. I learned silence, learn patience, learn pain don't need translation. Every scar tell part of the statement. This the reason I ain't complacent. That's why I'm all in, yeah, every step, all in, even when I'm a mess. All in, when my body ain't right, when the night too long and the road too tight. I'm all in, not for the win, all in, just to still stand, all in, cause I survived. That's the reason I'm all in. Ohio raised me, cold air lungs, snow on the ground, but work still done. I-70 nights, 7-1 days, thinking how close I came to slipping away. 937 scars still speak. 614 taught me how to lead. 513 740 tapped in. Same storm hitting all our streets. I found faith when I ran out of strength. Not in a sermon, just breathing my chest. Something whispered, you ain't done yet. So I stay standing through the disrespect. Now I try help. Who stuck where I've been? Let them know they ain't weak for bending. If my pain can pull somebody through, then it finally means something too. Storms keep coming, I don't pretend. I just drive through them again and again. Hands on the wheel, eyes ahead. Faith in the dark like headlights. Find a way. That's why I'm all in, yeah, every step, all in, even when I'm a mess, all in, when my body ain't right, when the night too long and the road too tight, I'm all in, but got bread, all in, still giving breath, all in, if you hearing this, you ain't alone, y'all meant this, I'm all in, yeah, every step, all in, even when I'm a mess, all in, when my body ain't right, when the night too long and the road.
Happy Friday. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mastermind here for Ohio Cannabis Live. Welcome back to another weekly live stream here with Ohio Cannabis Live. We've been doing this since 2019. Thank you to all my subscribers and all my channel members. We do appreciate you being here to support the channel. We got a good show for you this weekend, this week today. You know, it's kind of been a cloud, a repeat of what's been going on in Ohio with the situation with Senate Bill 56, the situation with the mold increase, and then the situation with the lawsuit with the Attorney General. And in the midst of all that, there's product recalls, all kinds of things are happening. But in order for you to stay informed, do me a big favor, do it right now. Make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe button right now, and make sure you share this video with a friend. Today, the weather is a little bit better than it's been over the last several weeks. I'd love to know what the temperature is in your neighborhood. Check in the comment. Let me know where you at and what the weather's like. Hey, what's up, Mike? Appreciate the support there with the cat on there. I love it. I love it. I've been even making all those videos on there. I see you. I've been on there making moves. Who else we got on here? Jimmy. What's up, Jimmy? Thank you for being here. 6 drops. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you being here. Jimmy says, you know, free 20 memberships at 20 viewers, man. Can we hit it, man? Right now it says we only got 6 views on a Friday. That's because everybody's outside, man. Let me know what you're talking on in the comments. Let me know if you're doing anything special for the weekend in the comments. Is anybody cooking out? Anybody doing anything special? You know, in Ohio right now, you know, there's a lot of media talk about how much money the cannabis industry made. I still don't think that's the most important story to be talking about. I think what really is the bigger story is what companies are going to lower their prices, what companies are going to come out with some new innovative products, what companies are new to Ohio, what things are new in the cannabis space, what's exciting. Why does everything have to be bad news every time I come on the live stream? Oh no, they're going to allow more mold. I don't understand why we would do that. I mean, I don't understand why we would want more mold and yeast. I mean, why we would want the weed to be not as great. It doesn't make sense. I don't get it. Why? Y'all tell me in the comments why you would want more mold in your weed, or you would want more yeast in it. I don't understand. It don't make sense to me. You know, I think that they're doing things, and this is some kind of experiment that didn't go well. I don't know. I just think it's crazy. How's it going to make sense? No, Miracle's not in here right now, so she's not going to interrupt us. But I don't understand how it's going to make sense that we're going to increase the mold testing. I mean, increase the mold threshold, let more mold be in there, more yeast. I don't know. Sounds insane. At the same time, we've got Senate Bill 56, and, the question is, are Ohio voters really going to sign the petition to repeal Senate Bill 56? Do most Ohio voters even know what Senate Bill 56 will or won't do? I think a lot of people still don't know. I think there's still many thousands, if not millions, of people in Ohio who do not even know what Senate Bill 56 is. And if they've heard about it, all they've heard is about hemps. It's a hemp thing. That's a hemp thing. They're not realizing that this may have an impact on their daily livelihood or how they get their cannabis on a regular basis. And I mean, I just want to go over some really important things. With Senate Bill 56, this is a clamp down or elimination of pretty much the intoxicating cannabinoid market. So this is your THCA, this is your Delta 8. These are your things that you see in the corner stores and the gas stations and at Kroger's and Giant Eagle. So these things will be going away. Another thing in Senate Bill 56 is they would make it to where most products that you will buy that are related to cannabis will have to be purchased at a dispensary. So this could be hard on head shops, if not maybe eliminate head shops. They also wanted to make it to where you have to store the cannabis in its original packaging underneath your seat, in the trunk, and somewhere else under your tire iron, somewhere out of your reach. They would also, want to make it where your landlord could evict you for having cannabis, or growing it. They wanted to make it to where you could get fired from your job and then, not be able to get unemployment. They'll make it harder for you to clear your record in some ways by reducing the amount of material that could be expunged from 200 grams to 100 grams. There's many other things. What a lot of people would have been okay with is just reasonable regulation, reasonable tax structure, and compliance testing and label verification, and an age limit that made sense. I think a lot of people will be okay with that. Instead, we got a mixed bag of tricks. I mean, we really didn't get anything, and the laws federally that made things a little bit more confusing. I think that also wasn't very helpful. So that's what's up, man. I thought y'all was gonna tell me it's gonna be a level 3 uh, sound alert. I mean, cookies and cream pre-rolls, man. Man, that sound really tasty. But I'm just telling you, so it's the situation here in Ohio is evolving, and I think what we're going to see people do is try to evolve with it. I want to know in the comments how you feel about the referendum. Do you support it? Are you going to sign the petition to repeal Senate Bill 56? Do your friends and family who use cannabis understand what's going on right now? I definitely think there's a lot of education needs to happen about cannabis law in Ohio and about just cannabis in general, what's available out there, what options are available if you want to get it, be a part of the industry, or you get your record cleared, or just get more information about how you can use it from a medicinal standpoint. And that's something that I'm building with the Ohio Cannabis Expo. I'm building a platform there for people to get information to further the legalization of cannabis in Ohio and beyond, to allow people to get more information. And today, I want to make some announcements on some of the sponsors that we got. So I'm gonna start with one that y'all know a lot of y'all might have heard of. So a special shout out to Buckeye Relief for being a core sponsor. I'm really proud to announce that. Also, special shout out to ACT Lab. They're going to be a VIP mixer sponsor. More on that. Another one you've probably heard of, Pure Ohio. Shout out to Pure Ohio for being one of our security sponsors. And another local business here we're supporting. Appreciate Dope CFO Certified Advisor is also a core sponsor. And I don't want y'all to forget one of our first sponsors, Dialed In Gummies. They got the rosin gummies. Check them out. Show them some support. They're here for the people right now. And thank you to our sponsors. There'll be more coming. And there'll be more announcements. So we got a lot of people that are going to be speaking there. So it's not going to all be just about exhibitor booths, but there will be guest speakers. There will be workshops. If you're interested in being a guest speaker, you can still go to our website, ohiocannabisexpo.com, and you can fill out our intake application form and apply to be a speaker. So that's still something we're doing. And I want you all, make sure my audio didn't cut out. I want to make sure you all realize the importance of what we're doing here. We're building something to bring the community together. No, this is really me. This isn't AI, but dang, it sounded so much like my AI. It is not AI. It is really me, I assure you. But it did sound AI still when I said it. We're building a brand here. And, oh, it found me now. We're building something here special for everybody. And, don't forget, if you are a medical cannabis patient, you get an absolutely free. If you're a veteran, you get an absolutely free. And if you are a bud tender, you get an absolutely free. We're going to have some more codes here. And I thank all of you for being here. I mean, some of you have been here from the very beginning. Little Mac, Hippie Smiles, you've been here for a long time. Thin Lizzie, hey, Thin Lizzie, happy Friday. And some of you have been here a long time. We're up to 32 views now, so I guess Jimmy had to go ahead and give out the memberships. Hey, Jimmy, appreciate you. Jimmy and Lynette are my moderators here. Thank our moderators for being here to help keep the channel running smooth. The background kind of makes it look AI. yeah, it does sometimes. Like I'm gonna phase in and out, But this is really like this is not really anything fancy. This is really just me in our, like I said, the new area that I told you I was gonna be in. You see, there's my dog. He's in the background, and I can change this thing all the time. You never know. We can go patriotic. We to our veterans, we appreciate you. We gonna have that. You know what I mean? We can get down here into the bud, in between the buds right here. For those who love to look at, this is something that I grew. Yes, that is my plant. That is layer cake. You should have known. It is layer cake. Look at that. So I appreciate you. Nuke Nace, hey, good to see you on here. Good to see you on here as well. That's what's up. It's good to see some of you have been on here for a long time. And I'm hoping to have you at the Ohio Cannabis Expo. And so if you need help with tickets, just let me know. Make sure you be there because all of you are a very important part of the story here at Ohio Cannabis Live. And we built a network, we built a family, we built a platform together that has been growing and getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And we just continue to do all these amazing things. And I'm really looking forward. And that's why I keep checking my phone because I got some big announcement. I was hoping to be able to make it. And I'm really just waiting on an email to come through. And then I can tell y'all, and then the earth might, but I'm still just waiting. And I don't want to get ahead of myself, but, I'm just basically making sure we got all information. So yeah, we're going to probably have special guests on the live stream coming soon. I'm going to be teasing y'all until I get the exact final confirmation, and I will tell you who it will be. And you will probably be very surprised when I tell you who it is. It's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a big deal. And then I got other announcements I'll be making. So like I said, I'll give y'all a few now, let y'all take it all in. But at the same time, I think it's important to make sure everybody understands that we're going to have homegrown education there. We're going to have information about expungement there. We're going to have some opportunities for you to win prizes. There's going to be giveaways there. There's going to be food there. There's going to be exhibitors there. So it'll be a variety of things for you to do at the Ohio Cannabis Expo Columbus if you live in the area. That's May 22nd and May 23rd of this year at the McCoy. And if you want to check out the venue, visit my website, ohiocannabisexpo.com. You'll be able to visit and see it virtually. Soon I'll have a whole 360 video where you'll be able to see it. So, right now in Ohio, there's three things, like I told you. This lawsuit the Attorney General's put out. And I think, the companies that are named, you can read it. It's on our site. We put it out. And let me know if you think that's all the companies that should be named in the lawsuit. You let me know. And tell me, do you care? I mean, do you absolutely care about the Attorney General's lawsuit in the comments? Let me know on a scale of 1 to 10. I care a lot about this will be a number 10, and I really don't care about this will be a number 1. So I'm gonna see how many 1s and 2s and 10s we get in there, whether people really care about the Attorney General's lawsuit or not, that this changes the world or anything. I think what's a bigger story, you tell me in the comments, is about a state that's going to allow more mold in its products of any kind. I just don't think it makes any sense. I think consumers should be pushing back on this. I don't know how we push back on this yet, but I don't agree with it. I think it's some kind of weird trick. Like it ain't April Fool's yet because we still in February, so I ain't April Fool's. So they serious about this, and they didn't even send out a public notice about this, which I think is even another concern because something like this would involve public awareness about a mold threshold being increased. I think a public disclosure is warranted from the Division of Cannabis Control. However, they haven't put out anything that I received. Unfortunately, it was a license holder who posted it on social media. That's how we found out about it. And so I think that's really, really something. Hey, Hippie Smiles, I see you on there giving out some membership love. Appreciate that, Hippie Smiles. Thank you. That helps us out a lot. Helps build up our platform. All the people, when your membership expires from your free trial, if you want to keep helping us, it's $1.99 for our entry-level membership. This does give you exclusive access to videos and live streams that others don't have access to, and access to me whenever you need to talk to me through private messaging methods outside of YouTube and other things. And also access to other executive things that we'll have going on for our VIPs. So thank you again, Hippie Smiles, for giving out those 5 memberships. And thank you again for giving out the memberships as well, Jimmy. This helps build our channel up. And just so y'all understand how the membership thing works and how that money works, because I'm a very transparent person, in order for me to get any money from YouTube, we have to reach $100 a month by the 21st day of the month. So right now we currently already have reached our threshold. So everything that you give to the channel will go to the next payment, which will be in March. So we didn't get anything for February, but that's okay. Your efforts helped us make it for March. And that little bit of money helps pay for some of the things that I have to pay for in order for my channel to be able to continue to operate, the website and all the other gadgets that they charging me for to make all the magic happen. So I do appreciate that support. So every little bit counts, and it all helps us towards a better goal of being able to do things for the community. And I do plan on hosting some more events outside of just the Cannabis Expo. And those events will just really meet and greet, have something to eat and hang out and conversate. And you already know the rest. Because if you know me, you already know how we do it when we meet up. Tables come together and we just medicate and elevate. You should already know this. So ain't nothing changed here. Higher mold women means they won't have to test everything. Ohio was already at the low end for mold. I mean, the numbers they put out, I just don't understand where it comes from. Yeah, meetup, we got to do it. We got to do some meetups. What's the date again? I'm moving to Ohio from North Carolina. Got busted last season. It's May 22nd and May 23rd for the Ohio Cannabis Expo. Yes. Visit the website. And the code for medical patients is Ohio MMJ 2026. Will get you a free ticket to the expo with an active Ohio medical cannabis card. If you're a veteran, the code is VET 2026. And if you're a bud tender, the code is bud tender 2026. We'll be having some more opportunities for you to save on tickets. Tickets are $15 for 1 day and $25 for 2 days. So we're trying to make it pretty affordable for everybody to be able to go. And there's going to be food there. The parking is free, so it's free parking, free Wi-Fi. There's hopefully, I don't know what the weather's going to be like yet, but even if it's not, it's rain or shine because it's inside. No cannabis products of any kind will be sold at the Ohio Cannabis Expo. And we are definitely holding a professional event. We got to say that so everybody understands the kind of event we're having. It's different. Some people do different things at their events, but we will not be doing anything like that at our event. Everything at our event will be 100% by the book, by the rules, and compliant, because that's how we have to operate to make sure everything stays safe and official. Hey, I really appreciate that, little Mac. I love it. Stay strong, stay medicated, my friends. I love it. I love it. Appreciate the support here. We don't have gatherings down here in the Bible Belt, LOL. Why not? Why not? What's up, Dr. Rapotnik? How you doing? It's good to see you on here as well. Yes, I appreciate that. That all that helps us out, man. It's all for a great cause, and like I said, we're trying to do something different. Again, we want to make sure we're bringing people together and trying to break down some of this resistance and some of this division that we have in the cannabis community right now. So it's definitely something we're going to do. Welcome to the membership program. Come on now. See, you got the membership from Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy, for helping get some more people to be members. Appreciate you helping out as well. Hippie Smiles. We always breaking records here on this channel, man. Every time, every time. So if you're watching this on the replay, one thing we always want you to do is comment in the video, even if you're watching this. You made it this far in the video. Please answer some questions for us. Let us know what you think about the current state of laws in Ohio. Let us know how the weather's doing. Are you getting this beautiful warm weather, this warm up, this heat wave? And what you cooking this weekend? What you got going on for dinner? Or you now? I'm gonna do something bad, y'all. Man, y'all gonna get mad. I'm thinking about having a steak today. I don't know. That might change by the time this stream is over. But yeah, I haven't had one in a while, man. My stomach might veto that. So yeah, I have to eat very carefully with my stomach situation. So I mean, I don't eat a lot of red meat. I don't eat a lot of hamburgers and hot dogs and things of that nature. I don't, eat a whole lot of fast food anymore. I've been trying to cut back on it, but every now and then you want to eat out. But yeah, steaks. I mean, does anybody else like steak? Anybody else having steak tonight? What y'all having? You going out to eat? What you going? What y'all? Okay, Middleburg Heights. What y'all having? What kind of place y'all going to? Tuna Mac. I don't know about that. Tuna Mac. I don't know about that. Oh no. Ah, yeah. All right. Friday fun question. What's your favorite strain for the weekend? Whenever you just gotta, if you could have your favorite strain today, right now, and it was available at the dispensary or your friend, what would be the name of that strain? Leave it in the comments. Let me know. That's your fun question for the day. I am still working to get the other live streams up and running. If you haven't caught some of my morning videos, that's the warm up to the live stream that's coming. So eventually you'll start to see a little bit more of me in the morning. It will be a stream where I will definitely be moving. It will not be a stationary stream because I walk. It will not be a long stream initially. Depending on how much streaming goes on, might determine how much walking goes on. But we're gonna start with a block and see how that goes, and see how this stream goes. And like I said, the stream is gonna be called "Good Morning with Mastermind." It will not all be about, excuse me, it won't be all about cannabis. It'll be about a whole lot of different things, but cannabis will be in the conversation. Obviously, we still allow cannabis live. But the main point of the show is we will be live. So that means anything could happen while I'm walking around my neighborhood. So no, this ain't gonna be like Mr. Rogers, but maybe kind of. But it will be a different thing because again, I will be moving around, and we're hoping to get the 360 thing working. I'm still working on getting it to where I can like do it live, and we'll eventually have a live stream where it will be a 360 situation where you will be able to look from your phone all around the environment. So that's something we're working on. So it is still happening, and I can't wait to show you how that's going to work. Michigan micro ice cream cake times jealousy. Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty tasty. I like that. Smoking a pre roll from Michigan day record times menthol. It's okay. All right, all right. Sounds interesting, interesting, interesting. Anybody else? You got some brownie scout. Okay, I've had the brownie scout. How you liking that? Blue Dream. Okay, I haven't had Blue Dream. Man, see, ice cream cake. You know, I love ice cream cake. Wedding cake. I like cake strains. So I mean, cake strains definitely are really good. So I think that that's really, really something that I have kind of locked onto. I guess I like gelato strings too and runts. Georgia pie. Ooh, dabs. Oh yeah, that's probably hitting hard. You probably ready to go to sleep. Georgia pie dab. I bet that thing hitting hard right now. You like the Brighton Scout? I mean, I've only had it a few times. I mean, I think you have to get a good batch of it, depending on who's growing it. I know GTI is growing it here, but there's a couple other places that are growing as well. I tell you one that I wouldn't mind having right now. Isn't my top strain, but I enjoy Cadillac Rainbows. Anybody else like Cadillac Rainbows? I really thought Cadillac Rainbows was really good on the terp profile. I mean it. I mean, flavor on that was like, wow. You know what I mean? But I'm an ice cream cake guy all day. That's one of them go tos where I love to have it whenever I get my hands on it. But make sure, if you're watching the replay, you let us know what your favorite strain is for the weekend. Banana cream sundae, it tastes like fruit stripes and gum. And cat rainbows was good. Yes, I mean, the Farlands version reminded me of layer cake. Really interesting. Belushi Farms grows a Cadillac Rainbows are yes they do, and I've been looking at it and I've been thinking about it and thinking about it and I'm gonna probably end up trying it to see if it hits the marks. I still have yet to try the Wiz Khalifa stuff too, so that's on my list of things to try. Parmesan cheese on the tuna mat? No, 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 no. Not for me. Not for me. Yeah, well, I've been seeing that Belushi Farms on a budget price lately here and there. I just think it just depends on what market you're in on what it's going for. I think they go up and down with it. I think I think prices are subjected to what market you live in. Um, and then, like I said, what batch is it? Is it an old batch? Is it a new batch? I think that's something to really find out and think about, whether or not, I like stuff, that's gonna have at least, some cure time on it. And that's really what I look at. Did it cure too long or just right? And I think, is it going to be something that I'm going to enjoy to where I only got to try it once or twice and I'm good. I don't want something that I need to like try it 5 times before well, I've had enough of that for the night. I mean, I feel like a lot of stuff, with a high tolerance, a lot of stuff just bounce right off me. I'm like, next, next. Well, I mean, that's why I have certain strains that I just go to, and I'm like, yeah, if I get that, it's it. Or I got my own stuff right now. What I got that's mine, I've got some runts, and I've got some wedding gelato. Currently cooking away, growing. I've got lemon cherry gelato. Y'all didn't even get to see the last batch. It was so good and so frosty and such pressure. I don't even know if there's pictures of it, but it was so frosty. And then the new one is frosty as well. But so is the sour diesel. And then I think I have another runts coming, and it's really orange, real pretty. And then I have a couple more sour diesels coming. And then after that, I've got some new stuff. Hopefully I've got some apple fritter. hopefully, fingers crossed. And I've got some Oreos. We'll see how this goes if this all turns out right. Right now, still in veg, so anything can go crazy wrong in veg. So we'll see how it turns out. You have to stick with what works too, but always try different. I feel you. Riviera Creek stuff doesn't seem to fly off the shelves. No, not like the Cheech and Chong stuff. It's all right. I have my favorites with them. Obviously, I still like garlic cookies. That's one of my favorites for Riviera Creek. But and Lost River was pretty cool. Chocolate was okay. So it depends on what you like. Um, where's the quality at Michigan? It's hard to say. I mean, there's so many different brands there. I feel like it's kind of all over the place. I mean, you like the Riviera Creek Rosins? They're pretty good. I might have to check it out. I haven't tried them in a while. I mean, the last one I had wasn't a disposable. I had the Luster Pod Riviera Creek Garlic Cookie Rosin. Really, that rainbow rosin? Ooh, I'll have to try that out. I mean, that sound like that might be actually tasty. But yeah, I mean, really for me, I just be looking at, terp profiles, strains to have a history with. You got it in the Worcester pods. These are way better, best hardware in Ohio. Really? Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Well, if there's anything you think I should check out, if you think I should do a review on some stuff, don't be ashamed or afraid to put in the comment, hey, you should check this out and do a review on it and see if you like it or not. Because I mean, we still do reviews every now and then. So I've been trying a couple different things, and I just been getting myself into the mode of doing the reviews again like we used to do. But yes, I think that you know today's show, the goal here again is to make sure people understand that we don't know yet if the law will go into effect. We should know after they turn in their signatures. Their signatures could be thrown out. They have to have 250,000 valid signatures from at least 44 of the 88 counties in order for it to be on the ballot in November. And then even if it's on the ballot in November, we have to have over the majority to be able to pass it to where it will be repealed. So again, you could tell me in the comments if you think the law is going to go into effect, or if you think we're going to come up with enough signatures that it will be repealed. I'd love to know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to tell everybody to like, share, subscribe to the video. And again, we want to thank all the sponsors for the Ohio Cannabis Expo and Ohio Cannabis Live. We do appreciate y'all support. And again, I want y'all to let me know what y'all doing for dinner in the comments. And don't forget to tap the screen, hit the share, subscribe, because that helps keep us going in the algorithm. And hopefully today's stream will break another record like we did earlier in January. Where we had over 2,000 views on our stream. We had a lot of conversation, a lot of comments here today. So that should certainly help push us up in the For You page. So just keep on chatting even after the stream. Just keep going, keep it going. Go rogue on here and get this thing to go. I see all the comments coming in, so it should help boost us up. We're at 77 views, so we're doing good already. Is the mode law changing in medical or what? What barbecue fried chicken? Yeah, nah, it's not even a law. This is a rule change that will actually allow for a higher amount of mold to be present in certain products within our program. And I'm hoping that when we have ACT Lab as one of our sponsors, they can help answer some questions. We're going to try to do some questions and education about THC. So I'm looking forward to working with them on that to help everybody understand exactly some of these mysteries and myths about THC. And, we can also definitely dive in to questions about these mold and yeast rules that are being changed. So it's not in the law they're changing, these are in the rules. Just remember, Division of Cannabis Control can make rules and change them. And the governor, the state, the legislator, the Senate, the House, and all those folks can change the laws. So it's always two different things, laws versus rules. Rules get broken all the time. Laws, well, that might be a whole thing where you can get in trouble. I mean, to break a rule, you might get your hand slapped. To break a law, you might go to jail. Just remember it that way. Well, we should have to reset. I mean, I think that that might be something related to it. I'm not going to say that for sure. Um, but I'm aware that some companies have been using remediation tactics that involve radiation. And so this is something we've heard about for some time, and I think that a lot of us agree that any company that is using these type of remediation technology should be disclosing that on their labeling and their packaging. And this is something that consumers and advocates have been asking for some time. That there's a little bit more transparency when these products, and especially if the products are moldy, and then they transfer it to a processor, and then they make edibles or something out of it. I mean, that's how they make use of moldy material. And this is something being done nationwide. This isn't specific to Ohio. Michigan do it too. And this has been going on the whole time in the industry. What the way that they've been able to make money off of moldy weed. So it's not something that I like or agree with, and I don't think that we should be using any product that has mold in it in any way, shape, or form. And I'm not going to agree to that. And I think that's common sense. But I think that in the world that we live in, before we had science like this, before we had testing, before we had retail and licensing and all that jazz, I think we were all oblivious to what we were consuming, and we really didn't even understand what was going on, whether it was mold in weed or not. And obviously, unless we were scientists or have microscopes, for us to be able to detect it from weed from the streets is literally impossible. So who knows how much moldy weed we were all exposed to before we understood there was moldy weed and we're looking out for it. It wasn't like there was some public education campaign before we went legal about moldy weed. And so I think the main thing now is educate people about it, how to look out for it, how to detect, ways to detect it, from a consumer standpoint. It's still not something that most people could just easily, oh, I see mold. I mean, is it really? Are you until you test it, you could be looking at anything. So I think that's why we should have public testing where somebody buys a product from wherever. It doesn't matter where it comes from. And if they're concerned that it could be contaminated, they should be able to take it to a testing lab and get it checked and find out at their expense, of course. And if it is something wrong with it, at least the person will know. I won't get it from them no more. And if it's a licensee, we'll turn it in, report it. Hey, I had this tested and it tested for mold. I want my money back. Period. Lab results from the same lab they use. Boom. It should be simple as that. So that's something we need to work towards. And Jimmy's right. All memberships are good for 30 days at $1.99 a month. After that, it helps support everything we're doing here at Ohio Cannabis Lab. So we appreciate you giving out the memberships, Jimmy. Thank you so much. Thank you, Hippie Smiles, for giving out memberships. Thank you again, Little Mac, for the super chat. And thank you again for everyone else who's contributed to the channel. It really does help us out. It does mean a lot to me, and it does help me keep going. On Sundays, it'd be hard to get on these streams, but when I know there's gonna be people here and this is gonna make a difference, it's one of the things I just put in my life. Like I tell all my doctors and everybody else, don't bother me on Friday or 420 because I want to make sure I'm here for you and that I'm focused. So again, I thank all of you for keeping everything, helping me get to this point, and I'm gonna keep on trying to stay strong and stay from falling and stuff like that. Take care of myself. And again, it's really been an amazing blessing to have all of y'all here for the show, and we've come so far. A million views. I just still can't process it. From the cat video to the dab video to the cleaning the packs video, we've broken so many different barriers, and doing this information and just having a dialogue and have an engagement. And I think that's what makes the channel different from everybody else, is that this is a community of people that we've built here over time, and that it continues to grow on a regular basis. All right. Well, I thank all of y'all for being here. Don't forget to share the video with a friend if they like cannabis. We'll be here every Friday as long as we can. Unless something comes up, we'll be here. Make sure you keep an eye out for the information about what's happening next Friday. I hope it's going to be a surprise. I'll see all of y'all very soon. Y'all enjoy the weather because the snow is supposed to be back. I heard it's coming back. Let me know if you're supposed to get snow in the comments. I'll see all of y'all on the next stream.